Hi guys, my name is Wildman and welcome to 7 Days to Die. This is Alpha 20. We are going to be starting a new world, and for my very first Let's Play, we are going to be trying to keep everything vanilla. As you can see, we're going to be generating a new game here. Name the game Vanilla First Vid because this is my first video I'm making. Generating scene, created a random name for it, and the first goal that we are going to have in our Let's Play is to find Jen. Because Trader Jen is the best trader in this game, by far. Evening is when I've got the Blood Moon warning to, just because I don't want to sit there and listen to that shit all day long. And persistent profiles is on, doesn't really matter too much because we're not going to be swapping profiles or accounts to try to deceive you guys on like deaths and kills and such. So it's just going to be persistent profile. What I load in with is who I'm going to be playing. For advanced settings, drop on death is going to be backpack only. It's just something that I've always appreciated. I don't know if this is going to be a single death Let's Play, but we'll figure that out as we play. If I die in the first 3 or 4 days, we may continue after the first death, but hopefully I don't. Hopefully this is a nice and good Let's Play. I have played this game for quite some time now, so I'm not completely brand new to it, other than maybe a few mechanics that have been introduced in Alpha 20. And the other thing we've done is we turned marked airdrops on, so we don't always have to sit there and stare in the sky and try to figure out where they drop. Some people may think that marking the airdrop is cheating. Most people don't, just because it's not really a huge advantage. Just kind of gives you a little bit of assistance in trying to locate how far off that airdrop actually was. Alright, so without any kind of delay, let's go ahead and get this generation started. So one of the first things we're going to be doing is obviously knocking out the training missions at the beginning, clearing through those real quick so we can get to some player levels, and then heading off to the trader and hoping and praying that it is Trader Jen. There's several different traders in this game, but Trader Jen is definitely by far just the best one. In a world full of death and angry zombies just running after you, trying to eat your brains out, Trader Jen is just a nice little ray of sunshine to really help you try to get through what is already a shit day. Along with my full-time job and being a dad, I don't have a lot of free time on my hands, so I'm going to try to film these episodes 7 days at a time and do an episode for each day. That way I can chunk them together and edit them, one episode for each day, and get them out to you guys in groups of 7. That's hopefully what I'm going to be doing. This is the first time I'm going to be attempting this, so we'll see how it goes. If there is any delay in the actual receiving or posting of these episodes, I do apologize. I hope you hang in there with me, because we're going to have fun. Alright, let's spawn in and see where we are. We are right next to a trader. And that is definitely not Jen. It's a pretty good trader. Alright, so let's start gathering some resources and get our first couple tasks knocked out. We are definitely going to be trying to do this as fast as possible so we can get to the actual fun of the game. Go ahead and harvest some stone because we are on the frame section of these beginning tasks, which means right after that we've got the campfire and we're done. So while we're standing next to the stone, we're going to go ahead and grab it. Get a little bit of rock in our inventory, that way we can create that campfire. Alright, got that frame created for the task. We're going to lay that down right here off the side of the road, right next to the trader that we can see. Hopefully we don't get that trader as our first one we get, because that's not Jen, and we want Jen. Alright, and this is something that I do every single playthrough, just to mark where I spawned at, because, you know, it's something nice to come back to, see where we've been. Place my frame just off the side of the road with a campfire in it, just like that. And sadly, it has given us the trader that is right next to us. I mean, thankfully, I don't have to run very far. And this guy's not one of the biggest dicks in the game when it comes to traders. That is definitely Trader Wrecked. However, we are definitely going to be trying to locate Jen. Ooh, snow biome right off the bat. That's going to be good. Vending machine with nothing really we care too much about in it off the back, so we're not going to be too excited about that. If we had something that we really need in there, we'd have been super excited, but nothing really too important. Off the back, chemistry station schematic in the very first chemistry station we search. Thank you very much. We will be using that. Awesome. Very, very good to find that so early on in this playthrough. That is definitely going to be a very big help to us. God, can we get any luckier than that? Might just end up titling this The Luck of Day 1, or probably luckiest find day 1 I've ever had. That was absolutely amazing. Sham sandwiches. I am not going to be gambling any dysentery this early in the game, so you can just go right on the floor. Alright, so things we can get rid of. We can definitely get rid of the iron for right now, just to make a little bit of dukes on the side, because we definitely need to get the dukes count started. Get rid of some cloth factor. Nope, can't do that. We're going to keep our chili and our water. That's about it. So we need some dukes to get started, because that's the name of the game for this is dukes. Anything amazing that I want to try to go towards the beginning. Hunting knife is definitely a very, very good thing to get. But we're not too worried about that, because we first need to find ourselves a workbench. We need a working workbench to really get things going. Nothing really in his stash or store that we really care about.
Come again.
Let's go ahead and grab a job that he has. Now, berry supplies are very, very fast tasks to do later on in the game. However, right off the back, I am not going to be putting a bunch of points into my damage to blocks and such, because my first couple points I am going to be putting into quest rewards. So I'm going to go with a clear zombies right next to us. Old House Ranch number 10.
You the man.
So like I said, we're going to go ahead and put some points into intellect and start getting better barter and daring adventurer. So I am going to go ahead and turn this thing up. We've got 2 more points to spend. Daring adventurer gets 1. And I definitely need to get to level 4 so I can unlock daring adventurer level 2. And if I do that right now, hopefully we'll level up and get that when we turn in our very first task. Daring adventurer is a very, very good skill to get into early on, especially if you plan on doing tasks like I do, because they will definitely help out your rewards and acquisitions as you play. Something some people maybe don't know about Daring Adventurer 2 is when you do get those milestone rewards, the later parts of Daring Adventurer, where you can now select 2 quest rewards, also works towards milestones. You can actually select 2 of the milestone rewards as well. Go ahead and drop off some of this stuff that we don't care too much about. We're going to put a bed right next to that chest. I'm going to leave it right outside the trader. That way we can always come and grab it right as we're running past. And we are good to go and do our first task. Got chicken right there. We definitely need to get all of the animals that we find early on, because we need food. Nothing will end the playthrough faster than starving to death. 4 bones out of a chicken. One of these days I just want to get 5 freaking bones out of the first chicken that I kill, so I can just make myself a knife really early. Ooh, a sledgy boy right off the back. That's a good melee weapon right there. We're going to be utilizing that instead of our club, so we can go ahead and scrap that. And our first victim's right in front of us. Why, hello there. Little downside to putting all of our points into intellect right off the back is the fact that we don't have any stamina. So we definitely need to pick our swings and our fights a little bit safely. And he is down. So this is a good house to get started in. To have any house with a garage is very, very good at the beginning, because you can generally find, like you see right there, some sort of cobblestone on the inside and maybe even a tool bench, which has a very, very good chance of giving yourselves a tool bench schematic, because there's no longer working tool bench found in the actual wasteland, because you actually have to craft your own tool bench. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Generally, I would clear a POI and then start the quest. However, for this first POI, I'm just going to go right through it, because we are a little low on skills, and trying to clear a POI with horrible stamina is just not a fun thing to do. Sadly, no workbench in this garage. However, we're going to go ahead and gather this cobblestone here. I have a feeling, due to my low stamina, I'm going to regret settling on the level 2 sledgehammer so early, because I feel like running out of stamina is definitely going to get me killed. Cooking pot right off the beginning is a very, very good thing to find as well. We definitely also need to find ourselves a grill, but the cooking pot is a good get. No zombies behind us trying to hide. Oh, that cheap shot. He wasn't even near me. Alright, so that's the only zombie up here in the attic. Let's go ahead and grab all this cobblestone. Make our way into the actual house here. Nice little bookshelf right there to loot. Maybe we can find a good schematic that we need. Gonna end up dropping down here and killing the zombies that are definitely going to be jumping out at us from those cupboards. So we're going to drop down on that side and just go ahead and start swinging. Alright, everybody wakes up and joins the party. Ooh. Anybody hiding in cupboard number 2? Clear the floor first before we start looting. Spotlight schematic, pretty good for later on. Definitely not going to be running any electricity this early in the playthrough, but definitely a good thing for later. So we got ourselves at least 5 bones now, so we're definitely going to go ahead and make ourselves a bone knife. That way, if we see another chicken, we can get a little bit more meat. I see that zombie kind of sitting in the corner right there. He's just letting us loot. No issue with us. You stay there, and I'll stay over here. I'll let you keep your head just a little bit longer. Well, no, you didn't like that? Alright, well, let me just go ahead and take your face from you then. I told you. I warned you. Just as a precursor, I do definitely watch a lot of Jawoodle, or Josh, however you guys want to know him as. So you very well might hear me just state a few things that he says in his playthroughs, like dollary dues, or anything like that. If you do, tradey potatoes, just accept it. It's a thing. Down in the basement, I don't like how I haven't triggered. As I was saying that, we definitely scared up a few zombies. I was just about to say... That's 1 zombie down. 2. Oh, he didn't quite die. Out of stamina. Alright, we're just going to let you stand up. You can go ahead and think you're going to... Oh, he's a runner. And he ran right to his death. Good job. Dying tired. Let's go ahead and gather up all this cobblestone and cement that's down here. Kind of regretting not starting this POI after running through it once, because this is definitely a good amount of cobblestone that I could have definitely used towards a base later on. Go ahead and whack on this poncho and this little hat. Why not, since we don't have anything else in those spots? Alright, we got our cobblestone and cement picked up from down in the basement. We're going to go ahead and climb ourselves up. However, I want to let my stamina regen just a little bit, because right now, I can't attack a damn thing. Ooh, you thought you had me by surprise, but Sledgy Boy had something else to say. Peek on up here in the attic. Got a bunch of loot there. Is there going to be anybody else hiding up here for us? No. We are good. Alright, let's see what our first couple loot items are. A suppressor right off the back. That and a pipe shotgun. Now this is only a single shot, so it does kind of suck. However, any gun is better than no gun. I'm going to pop open this crack-a-book here, and definitely because of the morning we're having, we are going to find a workbench schematic right inside this right now. 10% more damage to vultures. If we ever venture into the desert, that is definitely going to be used. Because vultures are by far one of the most annoying NPCs in this game, next to Trader Rect. See if I can put that suppressor mod on my pipe shotgun, and I can. Go ahead and break our way out. Now we did not get a level. However, let's go ahead and see if we can kill a couple zombies, just try to finish it off so that we can get our second level into Crest Rewards. Hardest thing about early start of the game is the lack of stamina, but we're making through it. We always do. How about a power attack for you? You want to eat one of those? Ooh! Just the normal one to finish you off, because that one definitely looked like it hurt. Got a rabbit here for us. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him, but we can certainly try. Come here, buddy. Ooh, didn't even move. He wanted to donate his meat to the cause. Well, I will gladly take it and cherish your sacrifice. And the rollover for level 2 has given us one more skill point, which will allow us to get Daring Adventurer level 2, giving us 2 additional choices. So the very first task of completion is going to have 4 possible Crest Rewards, and that's a really good way to start off a playthrough. Go ahead and make our way back to the trader over here and turn in this quest. We'll grab the next one and see how close it is. Might end up just going ahead and just looting a close POI, possibly this one right here, to get the resources out of it really quickly. and then maybe just bunk up there for the end of the night. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've only got a few more hours left of daylight before things start to get a little weird. I've seen a few people turn running off on their playthroughs, that way you can just continue the fun at night. However, I wanted this to be pretty much vanilla. That way, you know, if anybody's just starting to play this game for the first time, they can kind of see how things go and decide what settings they might want to actually run. Things they might want to change from the regular old 7 Days to Die settings.
Great.
Needle and Thread Volume 3 is not one of the ones we definitely need. Good for like finishing off Needle and Thread, but that's not something we're going to jump on directly. Serrated Blade mod we already have. Foregrip mod, again, nothing we need right now. We're not going to be going full auto anytime soon. So I think right now, even though I don't have a gun for it, I'm going to go ahead and take the ammo. You see what having extra choices does for you? It gives you a lot more chances. You can pick out what really, really just tickles your giblets. So we don't have a lot to choose for food, so we're going to go ahead and buy these bacon and eggs because of the fact that we can't make anything worth a damn for food-wise. So those are good to get you started. Bacon and eggs are definitely something very, very effective in filling you, especially this early on. Someone's screaming at me trying to say hi. We're going to go ahead and oblige you with a nice good power attack to the face. Ooh, she didn't look like she liked that. Her eyeball popped out and everything. Just gruesome. Go by our storage chest here and drop off a lot of things that we just don't need to hold on to. A little bit of extra food in there. A few things that we do maintain, the fibers, the stones, the wood, just because you never know when you're actually going to end up wanting and needing them. Got ourselves pretty much organized and everything put in here that we want. Go ahead and put this serrated blade mod into our bone knife. That way we get just a little bit of extra effect out of this. Block damage 4.4, power attack damage 21.4. I don't think we're going to be attacking with it, but definitely a lot better with a mod in it when it comes to stats. 17:54, almost 6 o'clock at night. I think we're just going to go ahead and do this Buddy's Grains and just hold up there for the evening. Everybody's woken up and come out to play. I hear you walking around up there. Come on down and let's just have some fun. Little Sledgehammer just wants to teach you a little bit about a swing and a miss. Ooh, you got me, I got you, but I still got my head and you don't. Gonna finish up the zombies in here before we gather up the resources, just to make sure that nobody drops in on us and scares the living shit out of me. Looks like there's nobody left. Might end up just building ourselves a little platform up here in the rafters just to sit and look out over the new wasteland that we've entered, after day one, just out the nice window up there. But we're going to go ahead and gather all these resources before we do that. More 10% more damage to coal and burnt wood, and another level 2 iron sledgehammer. Definitely don't need 2 of those, but we'll take what we got. We've finished off all the zombies in the building now, so we're going to go ahead and gather up all these resources. A little bit of honey in a bag, good find, and baton parts. Not a big fan of batons. They are probably the trashiest weapon in this game. Who knows, maybe if we reach a milestone on subscribers, maybe we'll do a playthrough of batons and turrets only. Not going to do a baton solo, but maybe some turrets to help us out. We might do a baton only playthrough. We'll see. Definitely a lot more cement than cobble in this POI, but we will end up needing it, so hey, I'll take it. Ended up getting 800 cement out of that. pretty good collection. We'll go ahead and run out to our stash in front of the trader and see what our ending total for the day is. Over 1,000 cement already on the books. 731 cobble. Definitely good starts towards making a little bit of a base for us. Generally, my first base is just sitting up on top of cement building for the Horde Knight, but who knows? We keep doing as good as we're doing off the back right now. Maybe we'll just go ahead and venture into making a Horde base for the first night. Never done it before. Maybe it'd be something new to Star for the first playthrough. Still got about an hour and a half left in daylight before everything goes dark on me, so I think I'm just gonna pull out this trusty old stone axe until we get ourselves an iron one and just chop down some trees and get some wood, because like I said when we started, wood is something I always end up running out on, so why not just gather some more right now? Well, we got the spare time. Yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and make that our last tree for the day. Got a couple seeds on me. I know I threw away the last ones, but we're just going to go ahead and be a little ecological like we're supposed to and replant these. Now, the zombies aren't very keen on jumping, so we're going to go ahead and put ourselves some ladders up right here. So let's search for it instead of looking like an idiot as I fumble around through the settings. And see how it's 2 blocks high right here, 1 and 2. So that way the zombies don't jump and grab it, but I definitely can. Get ourselves a little bit of a platform to stand on up here, that way we don't fall to our death underneath of it. Oh, just can't quite put the blocks there. I tell you what, there's something you can do, just to kind of level things out. Go ahead and get yourself, not a plate, but a sheet. And rotate that with advanced rotation. And then, since I can't put it even with it, I'm going to put it on top of it. But because it's a nice thin sheet, it looks like it's even with it. You don't step up to it. And it's just a nice good go-to if sometimes the POI is just not agreeing with you. Go ahead and use this little duffel bag that was up here we didn't get to, and a nice good steaming, hot, pured cup of water as we look over the landscape around us. Maybe a couple of platforms out here for us to just step out and really admire the night from up high. Look at the rising moon over the nighttime. You know, got zombies walking down below us. And this is where we're going to end this episode here. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these 7 episodes at a time on release. So you start out with a nice fresh day 1, ending with a Horde Night if you want to binge watch through them. So appreciate everybody again, and tune in for the next episode. You guys all have yourself a good evening in the wasteland.